This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For VA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To the air, it's Sellers. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top.
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Saves on it. Both run tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Caught near the goal line. And finally stopping, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 1st and goal, handoff. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And he makes the catch for the 2-point conversion. They jump on top, 8-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Carr. The sure hands, it's Pauling. He's found some room with the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's the option play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. In the red area, it's low. To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Finally throws it deep down the left side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense will make the stop, but will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Back to throw. It's Carr. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a 1st down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Completion 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pushed and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Pass Hunt can get in. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. This would be a big disappointment to get this starting field position. They have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and 10. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. A quick grab, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Carr. Good throw to the left. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Ah, here he goes. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Makes the grab, it's Smith. No, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Hunt.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The sure hands. It's Brown. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
And the Gamecocks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Movement at the second level of the defense now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one will be fair caught. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Handoff to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tackle, but first down.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run the option. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Back to pass. It's Carr. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Here he goes. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's an out route. The catch made. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly, looking to throw it from the red zone. Going for the touchdown here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
To the air, it's Sellers. This time it's complete. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Looking for a receiver. Catch made on the left side. He'll make it into the end zone. They tack on 2 more just before the break here. It's an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Play action here on first down. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. To throw, it's Carr. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
21.
The Gamecocks will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
With the catch, it's Price. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Ram down the middle. It's low. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The receiver makes the catch. The tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
He's under undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab, a successful two-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out, touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. But Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Carr. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Grab near the sticks. It's low. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Caught quickly. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Not huge yards, but all that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The tight end has got it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
We'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Bringing pressure. And left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He lets it go. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Hand it off. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Short pass, finds the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
He's running out of time here. Blitz with a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking downfield. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense just 1 for 3 on fourth down tries today. Here comes a fourth attempt. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Turns it loose downfield. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On the run, it's Lowe. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. Here he goes. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Here's a handoff testing the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Snags the quick throw. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, Chris, it's a completion, but obviously short of the goal line. Late in the game, they've got to go for it. They've got to come up with this touchdown. Give the defense a lot of credit for keeping him out of the end zone to set up this fourth down.
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
4th down, looking to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Harper. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. 4th down, they elect to go for it, and they get the 1st down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And that is incomplete, but there's a flag down. Did the receiver push off?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. But I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Completion to the tight end. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
It's a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
36.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Price. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Throwing up play action. The pocket breaking down. Almost picked off yet again. It's going to set up 3rd down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That play will move the sticks, set him up 1st down at the 42.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in a game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. It's a fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a 5-wide formation. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go, still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Moves left out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Has the first, still on the move. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. As we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.